What is sports tech? What a great question.
Comcast NBCU Sports Tech is all about finding, funding, and fast-tracking startups in the world of sports. We make an investment in 10 companies each year. They have an opportunity to work alongside decision makers in our organization.
The best part is the energy of the founders and the ideas they're bringing. As much as big companies have a lot of resources and a lot of smart people, it's really hard to find new things and ideate inside of a large corporate environment because people are just so busy and they're focused on the roadmap in front of them. So what we try to do is find things that are not on the roadmap from companies that may be in an area of interest, but they haven't thought of that specific idea.
When a startup cuts a deal with a giant brand, let's say like a NASCAR or a PGA Tour or even Comcast itself, their ability to go to the market almost immediately and say, hey, we're able to work at an enterprise level, at enterprise scale, pass all the requirements and restrictions, and get something done so that it actually can be delivered to customers out in the marketplace, it's a big selling point as they grow.
It was a rigorous selection process. We had over 920 applicants from 40 countries looking for the opportunity to work with decision makers from across some of the biggest sports organizations in the world. They'll have an opportunity to work with NBC Sports, Sky Sports, Spectacor, home of the Philadelphia Flyers and Wells Fargo Center, to NBC Sports Golf, our youth sports and sports betting organizations. They'll also have a chance to work with our external sports partners, WWE, PGA Tour, NASCAR, and our 3 Olympic teams, US Ski and Snowboard, USA Swimming, and Cycling. This is an opportunity to test and pilot their technologies, help us bring more immersive fan experiences to life while they find product market fit.
I really feel like when you're part of the Comcast SportsTech Accelerator, you've gotten a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
This is like, boom.
It's just phenomenal.
It's unrivaled.
Every day I'm like pinching myself.
It's just been so much more than I ever anticipated.
Fast forward is at least 1 to 2 years.
Really delivering literal bottom line results.
And the number and quality of introductions we got is really impressive.
You are getting put in front of the folks who make a lot of the decisions.
It is unfair access to these tremendous brands who want to work together, who want to push the boundaries, who are happy to be here and invest.
It's not just a program or an accelerator, it truly is this uplifting, empowering experience that I'm leaving with.
This isn't a hobby, it's not a vanity program to say, hey, we've got an accelerator. This is way more than that. This is seeking the next moonshot, the next lightning in a bottle.
The DNA of our company is still about entrepreneurship, and we're all about figuring out how small teams can do really big things. I believe that everybody has the power to change our company in small and large ways, and that's exactly the entrepreneurial mindset that I see in the startup founders that I've met in sports tech.
These programs are really great to introduce people at Comcast, our employees, to innovators and entrepreneurs building really interesting technologies. So it's a way for us to get closer to the entrepreneurial community. It's a way to learn about emerging technologies and really great for partnerships.
Oftentimes it's difficult in our positions to go find the needle in the haystack. What are businesses that are doing interesting things? How can they improve what we're doing? The beauty of this program is Boomtown and Comcast SportsTech Accelerator brings them to us.
When you work in a large company, things can get fairly routine. When you bring in these entrepreneurs who are having an open mind to new things and to seeing new experiences, it does the same thing to our teams. They think about ways that they can execute that they normally wouldn't be in the vocabulary of a large company.
It keeps us intellectually honest. It keeps us with a pulse on what's kind of new and fresh out there so that when we do want to make a big push, we feel like we're much well versed in terms of what are the key factors that we would need as part of NBC Universal to make that a reality.
I think that just being around the people, the entrepreneurs, seeing their energy, their ideas, like if that doesn't energize you, you're in the wrong business.
And you have a room full of people that went out and came up with solutions in order to solve their problem, and I find that truly fascinating.
You know, a lot of us have built products and needed other people's help. So I feel it's always good to give back and help out others when you can. After doing the first 2 cohorts, one of the things we realized is that when you're focused on commercial deal structure and on closing deals, With an enterprise, that takes a little time. So it became important for us to think about how to allow those things to naturally happen. So by spreading the calendar out a bit and giving these things the opportunity to occur naturally, it makes for a better long-term deal.
The duration of time we now have with these founders, as opposed to being an accelerator that's a 10 to 12 week program, to look at this over a 6 to 9 month program really helps us a number of different ways. It helps us engage other partners of the accelerator or third-party partners. It helps us think a little bit bigger about what the concept could be over what period of time with the partner.
The unique factor about this year is that the teams that we brought on board have more established products, more customers, some investment, so they're more ready to do business with larger corporations because they've already done deals with companies that are similar.
The thing is that the companies are more sophisticated. I think all of them are in a revenue generating stage, and you see the products working. These are actually products in the marketplace that you can see and feel and touch, and I think that's definitely a value add for the partners.
All of our companies are brought in with the purpose of generating revenue, not only for the startups, but also for the clients. We want to make sure that there's a commercial reason to do the testing, because otherwise, technology for technology's sake really doesn't help either party. We want technology that's going to build revenue, increase the efficiency of a company, bring new fans in or new viewers.
Since Cohort 1 in 2021, we have accomplished 90 pilots, partnerships, and commercial deals.
And we believe that Cohort 3 will be as successful or more successful than all the previous ones.
If you are a founder building technology and products that you want to bring to the grand stage of sports, we want to hear from you. We need innovation for venues, blending together all the best of the living room experience to really push forward amazing sports experiences. We want you to apply today at ComcastSportsTech.com.